Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to the Crystallina perspective. In today's video, I am going to be unboxing my first planner for the 2026 planner lineup, planner year, and this is a very specified planner, so I'm super excited about it. This month, you will be seeing me in all of my different holiday pajamas because it's just one of the things that I love doing, even if I've taken a shower and all the things. I'm also gonna stop kicking the camera. It's been a long time, okay? So this company is called 7 to 7. I'm gonna try not to keep you guys too long. I'm also gonna try to record so that I have minimum editing so that I can go ahead and get this video up for you guys. I found this company over on Instagram and I was super excited to try out their planner. I don't really know what the contents of the planner look like, but what I do know is that I'm super excited about it. I cannot wait to share with you guys what is in this box, and let's get into it. Okay, so first thing is first, the box came via UPS. She shipped so fast. She had a really nice Black Friday sale. I don't really remember what the deal is, but I will tag her shop down below. So I ripped the tape off of the packaging, one for my junk journal, but also two to show you guys what the tape looked like. The packaging was just like an envelope that covered the box, and 7 to 7 is a nurse-owned brand, and it's for nurses and healthcare workers that work 7 to 7. So it either can be 7P, 7A, or 7A to 7P. So the tape says, for the nurse who does it all, and I absolutely love this. I've seen several nursing planners come down the pipeline, and I think this is the one that I'm by far most excited about and willing to actually make sure that I use and incorporate. So this is what the box is giving. Originally, I was not going to do a whole nurse planner. I literally have my Blue Sky Monthly that I will continue to use. It's a 2-year planner. But what I liked about this particular planner is that it does challenge you to hone in on your nursing goals. So if that's going back to school or whatever the case may be, it forces you to actually sit with your goals, understand any steps or strategies you need to take to achieve your goals, and ultimately make sure that you're taking out time to care for yourself as you are accomplishing said goals. And I never really had a job that I felt like I needed a specific like work planner for, but currently at my current job, I've been loving everything that I've been doing and learning, and there's just a few little goals that I have for myself, so I had to snag this. So the box is super duper cute. It's definitely a really nice greenish color. I really love the aesthetics of the brand. And then when we open the box, it gets even prettier. I already did like a little sneaky peek for my Instagram channel. So if you're not a part of the channel, you definitely should check it out. If you're on Instagram, I share like little things, little behind the scenes and that type of deal. So it says 7 to 7, here's to rest, joy, and the best version of you. There's the website there for you guys to shop along if you choose. And then we get this very gorgeous card that says 7 to 7, thank you for your purchase. And then on the back, the card states, thank you from one nurse to another. Thank you for all you do. You pour so much into others. This is for you. Here's to putting yourself first. This isn't just a package. It's a permission slip to prioritize yourself, because when you thrive, everyone around you does too. 7 to 7 was created to remind you of something simple but powerful. Your life outside your shift matters just as much as the hours you spend caring for others. Here's to rest, joy, and the best version of you. So that was very beautiful. Of course, I always keep all my little cards like this. Let's get into the planner. So this is what the tissue paper is giving. Very, very, very aesthetically pleasing. The sticker says for the nurse who does it all. So like, let's go ahead and like, I'm trying to be gentle because I want to save this. Actually, let me just flip it out the box. Oh, that's a cute little surprise. There's like some little crinklies at the bottom. That's super duper cute. So this is what it's giving, and I think I'm just gonna slide it out. This planner is gorgeous, y'all. Like, I feel like videos only do so much. So like, I'm peeking inside the paper to like make sure there's nothing else in there. So I probably will add this to my junk journal as well, with the tape, because I have this massive junk journal that I have not created yet, but I have all the fixings for it, and I want to take some time and sit down and actually put it together. So that'll be a form of self-care for me. So here is the planner in all of her glory. So freaking cute, okay? So we are going to go ahead and open it. I'm gonna skip past this part because it's a little loud. Like, I'm just gonna go ahead and yeah, so this is the planner. Oh my gosh, it is very, very pretty. It has like a little, what is this? Maybe a cloth-ish feel to it. It does have like metal corners so that it doesn't get dinged up. It has a very pretty gold foiling. My only fear is that it's white, and so I'm scared about the color, but only time will tell. So it says 7 to 7, a nurse putting myself first, 2026-2027. And then it has the logo and stuff on the back, and then the spine, you kind of get the year, the name of the planner, and then like the 7 to 7 logo. So when you open this planner, let's see, the pages are like an off whitish. Oh, okay, it's mixed color of pages. So I really like a good like name station, like Dropbox. I always use this to like declare a word of the year, or I like to put quotes or scriptures on it. So I may do that for this. Oh wow, this is a whole production. Okay, so the inside of this planner here says, to my fellow nurse, I am so happy that you have decided to prioritize yourself this year. We're often told to leave our personal lives at the door in order to show up and be our best selves for our patients. And while this is indeed a true concept in our profession, we also need to take the time to invest in ourselves to ensure that we are not pouring from an empty cup. This may look like routine self-care days, planned trips, or a dedicated season to your own personal development. Some of us hold many titles outside of being a nurse, and the true essence of what we need and desire may get lost in the translation due to all of our responsibilities. My hope is that this planner will guide and encourage you to put yourself first to ensure that everyone you come in contact with will get the best version of you. Whatever it is, write it down and make it plain, and watch your desires come to fruition. I love that. Thank you. Thank you very much. Then we have an entire table of contents. I'm not going to read all that, but it's there. So then we get 2026 is my year, and this basically says, let's take the time to discover 3 personal goals that you would like to accomplish this year. They can be as simple as consistency, meal prepping every week, or as comprehensive as starting the business that you've been dreaming of. The floor is yours. So you have a spot to write your 3 goals. You also can write like some action steps, and then it says 2026 goals, goal overview, what is my goal? And so then you can obviously break it down even further on this side. Then we get a 2026 bucket list, my guide to discover and conquer. So like just different places that you want to travel to or things you want to do. And then these quotes are cute. So the most important person you can invest in is yourself. So we get a 2026 year at a glance. And then on this page, this will also be a perfect page to put a word of the year, a scripture of the year, a quote of the year, if you are into decorative planning, or you can keep it simplistic and just write out various things. I'm not going to say break things up into quarters yet, because I don't know what the rest of the planner has to hold, but yeah. So maybe since January starts next, you could use this to plan out your quarters. You know, the sky's the limit. So we get January. It says at the top, as you get ready to enter into a new month, reflect on how you're currently feeling. What would you like to accomplish this month? Is there a word or phrase that encompasses those things? And then you get a quote at the bottom that says, take care of your body. It is the only place you have to live. Wow. That is powerful. So then we get a January to do. You can rank it priority wise, yes or no. We get a monthly spread that's already dated for you. You can write things I'm grateful for, next month's focus, top priorities to do, grocery list. You get a little note section. So tons of space here in this. Then you get shift reflection. So it says week of, what went well, what went wrong, can improve, and you get it for every day of the week. It says every shift is a step to reflect, learn, and rise stronger. And this is what drew me into the planner, because I don't necessarily need a work planner where it's like even a weekly or a daily. Sometimes I just need to be able to put my nurse thoughts and things in one place that's not with the rest of my planners. And yes, I could have purchased like another planner and built it, but I have not been having the capacity to do that. So I love that we get a shift reflection, because like I just came off of a 4-night stretch, well, really 5-night, and it was crazy. Okay, that's all I can say. So it looks like you get these for every single week. Absolutely love the shift reflections. And then it says, hey, did you prioritize self-care this month? How good did it get? Things I'm leaving in January. And then you move into February and the process repeats. I really like this. So this is February, this is March. Each month you get a new quote. So I absolutely love that. And then of course you get like all of the shift reflections, which is really nice. It gives you a place to like unpack all of the things you've done. You do get like some page things right there. And then I'm gonna undo this for a second. So right here with Q1, you get a Q1 goal check-in. What have I done? What am I working on? What do I have left to do? And then you move into April. So then that's just the bookmark, but it literally repeats itself over and over. And I'm gonna see if there is another like reflection at the end of, let's see. Yep, you get another Q2 reflection right there. Some dot grid that you could use for something, and it just kind of keeps repeating. Like it keeps repeating. The paper is like an off whitish color. It's not all the way white, and so that's a little bit more soothing on the eyes in my opinion. And so yeah, you get a shift reflection, and that is the planner. That's what really sold me on the planner, was these shift reflections, because you may not work like the different 7 days, but you're able to like pause and like think about, even if it's not work, maybe it's something at home you need to pause and think about. Maybe you don't want to write a whole journal entry about it. You just want to jot a few things about it to get it out your brain. And then maybe if you decide to go journal about it later, you can. But I really like this. Got November, December. Let's see here. You get another Q4 check-in. Then you get an end of the year goal check-in. So what have I accomplished? My 3 proudest moments, obstacles I faced and grew through, 1 word for 2026, a note to myself, this year I'm thankful for, and what I'm extending into 2027. And then here you get my prayer for 2027, which is really nice. It's a 2-page spread. Happy New Year. You get a 2027 glance, and then you get several different dot grid pages at the back that you can choose what you want to do with. And that, guys, is the 7-to-7 nurse planner that I will have in my lineup. I don't think I'm gonna like carry it outside the outside my house with me. I think it'll be more like my at-home planner to like sit and woosah from when I get home from work. But I definitely like this. I like it a lot. So let me know in the comment section, what do you think about this? Would you use a planner that's specific to your career? And what did you think about 7 to 7? I think this is a really nice new small business that we all can get behind and support, and it's Black woman owned. So there is that. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get off so that I can get this uploaded for you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit that red notification bell so you don't miss an upload from me. 2025, I did not hit the mark in my YouTube goals, but that's okay. 2026, I will hit them. So anyway, guys, y'all have a dope day. I'll be back with another video. Bye.